Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the African Beat on the Voice of America. And I'm David Vandy here in Washington. Earlier on the show, I told you that I have a guest. And this guest is Johnny Wisdom Koroma. And today he's here with his team, Johnny Wisdom Koroma and Lively Stones. They're here today to be part of the African Beat. Well, let me just take this time to welcome you to the studios, Johnny Wisdom Koroma.
Thank you very much, Uncle David.
All right. And your team, of course, on the team, we have your backup singers, Khadija Kamara.
Thank you for having us.
And Dennis.
Thank you.
All right. Well, today I'll be bringing to you songs by this great man, Johnny Wisdom Koroma. But first of all, let me just give you a little background of Johnny. Johnny Wisdom Koroma is a very powerful musician from Sierra Leone. He is blind, but I tell you, I call him the master of the keyboard. He's the master of the keyboard, and he's a music engineer, he's a composer, he's a writer. In fact, one of the most popular songs that is hitting the headlines right now across the world that is connected with the Ebola virus that have been striking some West African nations, and that was recently performed at the United Nations, was put together by this great man, Johnny Wisdom Koroma. And so that is why he's going to be my guest here today. But Johnny,
yes.
Let's start off with your musical background. Tell us a little bit about your musical background, and maybe I left something out about who really Johnny Wisdom Koroma is.
Yes, I started music at a very early age when I was 6-7 years old in Sunday school. And when I lost my sight at the age of 8, I attended the Milton School for the Blind, and I took music to another level where I learned how to play various musical instruments. That was way back in 1982. And in 1984, I was part of the team that traveled from West Africa to tour the Ontario province of Canada, New York, and French Quebec in Canada.
Wow, that's quite a journey.
Yes.
And now you are here in the United States.
Oh, yes.
And you are doing the same thing.
Same thing, music all the way.
All right. Now let's talk about today's songs that you're going to perform. I see that your first song is called The Prodigal Son.
Oh, yes.
And I don't know what to say about this song, but the way it's done by an African, it's got an African flavor. But let's hear from you who actually put this song together.
Well, all the songs I'm going to do tonight are composed by me. The Prodigal Son is just talking about how times we do go astray from our parents and we need to come back because they are our parents. They brought us on earth. That is all about the song.
That's all about it.
Yes.
All right. Well, if you are out there and you're listening to the African Beat, or if you're watching me right now, this song is talking to the younger folks. You know, sometimes we run away, we drift away, and think of coming back. Well, if you're out there and you've been drifting and you're thinking of coming back, listen to this. It will be very good for you. So now let's get the song by Johnny Wisdom and the Lively Stones, The Prodigal Son.
One day pride took hold of me. I said to my father in his face, give me what belongs to me. Wanna step out in the world. With tears in his eyes, he gave me all I asked for. So I walked out the door, leaving my father with a broken heart. Women and friends, drugs and the bottle became my steering and rod. All eyes on me, I felt like I'm on top of the world. Yeah. I lost it all friends were gone. The only means of survival was to eat from a piggy pen. Yeah. I walked back home, a prodigal son. Daddy ran out to meet me with kisses of love. We wept together. Father, forgive me. Yes, I got it all wrong. I caused you so much pain. What a loving heart of a father. Father, forgive me. Yes, I got it all wrong. I caused you so much pain. What a loving heart of a father. Cruising hard on the highway of life. The crash was so devastating that I nearly lost my life. Partying hard with the ladies, every day me go dash them cash. The coke and crack, smoking the cali weed, I living extra large. I wasted my life going down the drains, feeding on a piggy pen. My life was on a cliffing edge, on a dusty road. I walked back home. The dulcimer, the cornet and the chauffeur, the lute and harp was the sound vibration. Oh, what a happy celebration with kisses of love. We wept together.
Father, forgive me.
Yes, I got it all wrong.
I caused you so much pain.
What a loving heart of a father. Hey.
Father, forgive me.
Yes, I got it all wrong.
I caused you so much pain.
What a loving heart of a father. Hey.
Father, forgive me.
Yes, I got it all wrong, Daddy.
I caused you so much pain.
What a loving heart of a father. Hey.
Father, forgive me.
Yes, I got it all wrong.
I caused you so much pain.
What a loving heart of a father.
Father, forgive me.
Wow. Wow. Beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Thank you.
I know you are listening out there and you're watching, and that will be just a lesson to you. Like I when we're young, sometimes we just try to drift away. Maybe we just follow friends and forgetting where we're coming from. Maybe leaving our parents. We think all is gold that is out there. It is only when you get out there, you know that all is not gold. That's a beautiful song there, Johnny Wisdom. But just tell me a little bit what was going through your mind when you were putting a song like this together.
Wow, the background is written in the book of scriptures. And I just related it to what is going on, as you said, among the young folks today. Being in the midst of peer pressure, there are times we just drift away. And I want to send a signal to them that there is that love that flows from the Father. If you only could come back home and say, Daddy, here I come. Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
He's willing to forgive you.
That's a good one. Yeah. But now, Johnny, I want to take you back a little bit. Long time ago in Sierra Leone, you were a member of a band called the Blind Musical Flames.
Yes.
Wherein every member of the band were blind.
Yeah.
How did you put a group like that together?
Well, we all attended the Milton Margaret School for the Blind, where we learned how to play various musical instruments, thanks to the principal of that school, who encouraged music so much in the school, by the name of Mr. Sam Campbell, who is now in England and is retired. And after we finished school, we decided to take music full-time. And so we came together and formed the band called Blind Musical Flames, and I gave the name to the group, and I was chosen to be the leader of the group throughout its lifetime.
And during the war, most of you fled the war to Conakry, Guinea.
Yes.
What was life like in Guinea during that time? Were you still playing the music?
Yes. Well, we were appreciated by all Guineans and also the foreign community, and we were playing in hotels, in nightclubs, and in parties, and any function that you need music, our band was available.
The Blind Musical Flames were there.
Was available.
All right, let's come back to our album of the day. And our next song that I want to talk about is Jericho Road. Jericho Road. Tell us a little bit about this one.
Well, Jericho Road, if you read through the Bible, there is a story of a man who fell among thieves, and someone came to his aid. And if I could relate it to the world, there are certain issues that may befall someone in life. And someone needs to step in and come to the aid of that individual, because there is always a way out when someone decides to help somebody.
So if I may look at some of the songs that you sing, you actually pick some themes from the scriptures, and then you put it to the present day
Present
situation.
day situation, yes.
That's what you're talking about.
Exactly so.
All right. Well, let's hear the song Jericho Road right now by Johnny Wisdom and the Lively Stones.
He pouring the oil and the wine, 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 the kind that restored my soul. He found me bleeding and dying on the Jericho road, and he pouring the oil and the wine. Oh, he pouring the oil and the wine, 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 the kind that restored my soul. He found me bleeding and dying on a Jericho road, and he pouring the oil and the wine. I was traveling from Jerusalem, going down to Jericho, when I was met by a gang of thieves.
Gang of thieves.
Held me and beat me up, left me half dead, so weak I was lying by the way.
By the way,
A priest came and passed by, a Levite came and passed by, but a Samaritan came passing by.
passing by.
Who held me in his hands, and he took me away, and he showed me such kind of love. Oh, we pour in the oil and the wine, the kind that restored my soul. He found me bleeding and dying on the Jericho road, and he pouring the oil and the wine. Oh, he pouring the oil and the wine, the kind that restored my soul. He found me bleeding and dying on the Jericho road, and he pouring the oil and the wine. Hey! I was traveling from Jerusalem, going down to Jericho, when I was met by a gang of thieves.
Gang of thieves.
Who held me and beat me up, left me half dead, so weak I was lying by the way.
By the way,
A priest came and passed by, a Levite came and passed by, but a Samaritan came passing by.
passing by.
Lifted me up, and he took me away, and he showed me he really cares. Oh, he pouring the oil and the wine, the kind that restored my soul. He found me bleeding and dying on the Jericho road, and he pouring the oil and the wine. Oh, he pouring the oil and the wine, 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 the kind that restored my soul. He found me bleeding and dying on the Jericho road, and he pouring the oil and the wine. Oh, he pouring the oil and the wine, 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 the kind that restored my soul. He found me bleeding and dying on the Jericho road, and he pouring the oil and the wine.
Wow, man. I can't. It's like I was listening to the Don Williams, the Kenny Rogers, and you sing country music now?
Yeah, I sing country music. I'm a lover, fan of country music. Yeah.
Man, that is touching. That is touching. What actually why did you decide to move from the kind of African beats, and go the country way?
Well, my mentors, Kenny Rogers, Alan Jackson, and Don Williams. I love those fellows so much, and they caused me to love country music so much, and I decided to just go into it. And also Jim Reeves, the gospel musician.
Wow, man. And I know you've been through a very, very long journey in life, musical journey, personal experiences. You want to share some of the difficult times you've gone through in your career to us?
Well, I should say the first tragedy that happened to me at a very early age, at the age of 8, was when I lost my sight.
So you're telling us that, or you want our audience to know that you were actually not born blind?
I wasn't born blind, yes.
Okay.
I lost my sight at the age of 8, and this happened way back, many years ago. And so I went to bed on a Saturday night and only to wake up Sunday morning being blind.
Wow.
This brought a lot of devastation in the family. Everybody was confused because there were no signs to show that I was going to be blind the next day. I went to school Monday till Friday. Saturday, I went to bed only to wake up Sunday morning being blind. And so I felt at that very early age, I was the only young person blind, because in our township, all those who you would see blind were adults. Until when I went to the Milton Margaret School for the Blind in Freetown, the capital city of Sierra Leone, then I met other people of my age who were also blind. So I should say that brought joy into my life again, because that made me forget the pain that I've entered into. And since then, after I finished my school, my field of education, of course, with the other guys who are also blind, we formed the band Musical Flames. And I think life has been wonderful, though there are many challenges, but God has been my strength through it all.
And so how are you getting on with, being an engineer, composer, and a writer of songs? How are you combining all of that, putting all of that together, and with that difficult times that you've been going? But as you said, things are much better now. But I just want you to tell us a little bit about how you getting along with all of these talents that God has given to you.
Yeah, well, in life, you just have to strive on and try by all means to fight over or ride over whatever comes your way. Never allow your disabilities to impede your progress in life. And so I think that was the drive behind my success. Though things have not still been easy, because as a musician, I need someone to step in and see how best my music could be promoted out there. And so I'm still in the struggle, but music is all about me. I sleep, I wake, all I think and dream is music.
Okay, well, let's listen to your song. You just telling us about your life, and let's listen to the song "My Life's Journey." And I think that's just what you've just told us in a nutshell. Yes. So let's hear the song itself, "My Life Journey," now by Johnny Wisdom and the Lively Stones.
I lost my sight at the age of 8, the worst thing that has ever happened to me. Years ago, I went to bed on a Saturday night and then woke up on a Sunday morning, couldn't see again. My sight was gone. Papa cried, Mama cried, brothers cried, sisters cried, but now I'm happy that I have Jesus, the one who leads me in my life's journey, in my life's journey. My sight at the age of 8, the worst thing that has ever happened to me. Many years ago, I went to bed on a Saturday night and woke up Sunday morning, couldn't see again. My sight was gone. Papa cried, Mama cried, brothers cried, sisters cried. Now I'm happy that I have Jesus, the one who leads me in my life's journey. I would have loved to see the birds fly. I would have loved to see the blue sky. Yes, I would have loved to see the deep blue sea. I would have loved to see the mountains. I would have loved to see the fountains. Yes, I would have loved to see the smile of a little child. All I know, all will be over when I get to heaven someday. There I'll see the beautiful face of Jesus, the one who leads me in my life's journey. If sin again will make me turn away from you, I'd rather be blind here on earth. But if sin again would make me do more for you, Lord, Father, let your will be done. All I know, all will be over when I get to heaven someday. There I'll see the beautiful face of Jesus, the one who leads me in my life's journey. Sight at the age of 8, the worst thing that has ever happened to me. Many years ago, I went to bed on a Saturday night and woke up Sunday morning, couldn't see again. My sight was gone. Papa cried, Mama cried, brothers cried, sisters cried. Now I'm happy that I have Jesus, the one who leads me in my life's journey. All I know, all will be over when I get to heaven someday. There I'll see the beautiful face of Jesus, the one who leads me in my life's journey, the one who leads me in my life's journey, the one who leads me in my life's journey, the one who leads me in my life's journey, my life's journey.
Wow, that is such a story, touching.
Thank
Well, I want to commend you for being so strong.
Yes.
You know, some people would have let go and, you know, not believing
Yeah.
that life could change.
Yes.
But you have proven that your disability is not going to create any inability in your life.
Oh, never.
You
Never,
know,
never.
and you know, Americans have got Stevie Wonder. And we have got you. Africa has got you, you know? And that is quite a team. But let me ask you this: if through this your musical journey, your life's journey, if you were to meet somebody that you love, somebody that you want to meet in this life through your musical journey, who would you say you would want to meet?
I would like to meet Stevie Wonder himself. I want to really meet with him. I love his songs. I love everything about him. Then if I have the opportunity, I would like to perform for the head of state of the United States of America.
Wow,
Barack
man.
Obama. I love that chap.
If only wishes were horses. But sometimes these wishes do come true.
Oh, yeah.
You know, sometimes they do come true.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, it's been a wonderful pleasure having you here. But I want you to just, I know you have a lot of fans across the continent of Africa right now here in the United States that will be watching you or listening to you as you go ahead with your songs. And you have your albums, right?
Yes, I got it.
And how many albums do you have right now?
Well, I have about 5 albums that are already out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so I want you to just send them a message, talk to them, tell them whatever you want to tell them right now, your fans and people who love you, even those who don't love you, just talk to them.
Yes. I want to say I love you all. And if you want to see Johnny Wisdom, just contact me. On my email, you can visit my website, www.pilgrimworldministries.org. I am the General Overseer of Pilgrim World Ministries, and you can read a lot about me at www.pilgrimworldministries.org. And if you need me to come at your place and perform, I love to be an encouragement to so many who feel life is done. I want to be a source of strength to you by my music and what I would like to say to you, that you can strive over your problems in life. You've got one life to live, and you've got to make the best use of it now that you're alive. So strive on and try to ride over everything that tries to bring you down or pull you down. You've got to live on, and I love you all.
Wow. Thank you very much, Johnny Wisdom Koroma. That is my guest today on the African Beat. And it's been wonderful having all you here. And of course, your backup singers, Khadija and Dennis. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming. And of course, right here in the studio, I have Tony from the CNN. Tony is right here. I have Nick Parker, who is also from the CNN. They're also my guest here today. And for all my engineers, Gary, Nick, and Raj, all of you guys out there, I want to thank you very much for putting such a wonderful show together today. And now we will leave you with a sound by Johnny Wisdom Koroma called The River of Blood. Right, Johnny?
Yes, sir.
The River of Blood. And that is going to be this track. And of course, we'll be playing one of Johnny's tracks, No Lose Hope. That's a very, very hot beat. But let's hear this track now. But till we meet again, remember that this is the African Beat, and the power of the beat is always in the African Beat. Till then, I am David Vandy here in Washington, leaving you now with The River of Blood.
The river of blood, come to the river of blood. It flows for everyone, flows from Emmanuel's veins. It never runs dry. Oh, don't you pass by. Jump into the river, and you will be cleansed again. The river of blood is flowing by, flows from the veins of Jesus.
The river of blood,
Oh, the blood
is flowing by.
it never runs dry.
The river of blood,
Oh, the blood
is flowing by.
flows from the veins of Jesus.
The river of blood,
Oh, the blood
is flowing by.
flows for everyone. Sometimes you feel so empty inside, and you feel all hope is lost. I wanna show you someone who can give you hope. His name is Jesus. He gave his life for you. Yes, he shed his blood for you. His blood never runs dry. Come on to him. He will give you peace, give you joy. Hey, hey.
The river of blood,
Oh, the blood
is flowing by.
flows from the veins of Jesus.
The river of blood is flowing by.
It never runs dry.
River of blood
Oh, the blood
is flowing by.
flows from the veins of Jesus.
The river of blood
Oh, the blood
is flowing by.
it flows for everyone. Du-dup, dup, dup, du-dup. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du. Ira-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Du-du-dup-dup. Hallelujah. Do you feel so empty inside? And you feel all hope is lost in life, brother? Hey, come to the river, flowing from Emmanuel's vein, to wash your sins away. Come to the river, dup, 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 the river of blood. Hallelujah. Hey, come to the river, flowing for you and you and you and you and you. Hey, 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 hey. Come to the river, it never runs dry. Oh, don't you pass by. Jump into the river, and you will be cleansed, cleansed again.
The river of blood is flowing by.
Flows from the veins of Jesus.
The river of blood
Oh, the blood
is flowing by.
never runs dry.
The river of blood
Oh, the blood
is flowing by.
flows from the veins of Jesus.
The river of blood is flowing by.
It flows for